looks like we are live. We are live and alive.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yo.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo,
Yeah, no, it's good.
it's good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Finally, the new
Wow.
mics work.
New mics actually work. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Who would have thought?
It's actually crazy. Wow.
Give it about a minute.
Yeah, we'll give it about a minute. Podcast looks like a real podcast now.
Episode 25. We got mics now. It's
Yep.
it's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this has been a long wait for us, and we are really excited to show these off, these bad boys off. It's been a process.
Yep.
It's been a huge process, but we finally got it. We're here. We're live and alive.
We are.
Keep going. About 20 seconds.
Yep. It is crazy though. Started from the bottom, and now we're right here to.
About almost 1,400
Yep. 6 subscribers away.
mics acquired.
Mhm.
The background, the desk acquired.
Now all we gotta do is just keep growing.
All we have to do now is just keep growing. So you know what you have to do. Tell your dogs, tell your cats,
Tell your goldfish,
tell your mom, tell your aunt, tell your grandma, grandpa.
brother.
Subscribe,
Tell your brother.
brother, sister, uncle, aunt.
Hobo down the street.
Yep. Anybody that you know, tell them to subscribe to the All American Valley Boys. Also, let us know if you guys want to see this merch that we are presenting. We've presented in the past 2 streams.
Yep.
So,
And
without further
YouTube video.
ado, and a YouTube video. Go check that out if you haven't already. But here we go.
All right, we got to talk about the NFL draft. There's no getting around that. Hosted by Detroit,
Yours truly,
our city,
the Detroit
the
Lions.
313. I mean,
Crazy.
broke the record with attendance with 775,000 people.
That is crazy.
That destroyed the record by like 100,000.
That's
It's crazy.
insane.
And then, I really wish I could have gone, but I couldn't. It's pretty busy. So, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. This is just NFL draft in general. So, I mean, first pick, Caleb Williams felt like the obvious pick.
The first 4 picks were really standard mock draft.
Yeah, like if you didn't choose Marvin
Because
Harrison,
you expected Jaden Daniels and Drake May to go 3 or 2, 3, 3 or 2. Like,
yep,
those are
interchangeable.
interchangeable. But the one that shocked me the most, Michael Penix at number 8
Wow,
to the Atlanta Falcons.
wow. I want to hear your reaction.
Want to hear
'cause
my thoughts on it?
mine is absolutely terrible.
They said they're trying to do the Green Bay Packers 2.0, the Green Bay Packers bread and butter, where it started off with Brett Favre. He was there for a long time. But then at the tail end of his career, Aaron Rodgers, who'd been on the team for his 3rd year, finally took the reins. And then they did that with Jordan Love now. But here's the difference between all that. Michael Penix was a top 10 pick, 8th pick.
Yeah.
And Kirk Cousins, who they just got inside a big deal, has never played for the Falcons. So they're not really replicating it very well, in my opinion.
And also, can we remind the people how old
Michael Penix is
Michael
gotta
Penix
be 25.
is? About to be 25. The first start that he would get,
Yep.
realistically,
28.
about 28, 27.
Yep. And then
Wow.
the thing with Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers, they were both 21.
Yeah.
So
they're
you could
both 21.
you could wait for 3 years with them.
Yeah.
So that's my thought of why I don't really get it. If you want to go young quarterback, then that was not the move.
Yeah, this is terrible. I mean, if anything, if you were picking at 8, you choose JJ.
JJ McCarthy, because he's the youngest quarterback out of like the
Yes,
good ones.
Out of
Yeah.
like, I mean, that's crazy to me that you even went with Michael Penix.
Yeah.
And plus, we were watching the Michigan game, and I was watching, like what our reactions were, and Michael Penix was not very good.
Struggles against a good defense.
Was not very good against Michigan. And Michigan is about the average NFL defense you'll see, scheme-wise. not player
I'm
wise,
about to say the skill
but
was completely
scheme
different.
wise. I mean, scheme wise, like they'll find the weaknesses,
Mhm.
they'll kill your weaknesses, and then. I mean, I don't.
Michigan had a lot of
Just
players in that
puzzles me.
defense get picked, get drafted, and then get signed.
I mean, but the thing is, the NFL usually has about 3 superstars that can fly around the field way better than Michigan.
Yep.
College kid can. So,
Penix was scared when he had pressure in there.
yes. Anytime that pressure was running at him, he was scared. Scared out of his boots.
He would release the ball. He'd either throw it off his back foot and overthrow or underthrow, or he'd set his feet and he would panic and just like we saw the one where he overshot Rome Odunze on the corner route.
Yep, the
He
wide.
absolutely burned. I believe it was Will Johnson.
Somebody.
There was like a miscommunication on the zone.
Yeah,
And he was wide open. And he just completely overshot him.
Yeah.
Would have been easy walk-in touchdown.
Because that honestly changed the momentum.
Even if he underthrew it and Rome caught it, that's a complete game changer.
Well, yeah, it was 3rd and long, I'm pretty sure, and
Yep.
They were, Michigan had, I think it was like 14-3 or something. Washington was trying to get something going,
Yeah.
and then they do that, and Michigan gets the ball right back. Just overall, Atlanta Falcons, what were you doing?
It was really shocking.
My God! I mean, if they traded back and maybe, but
They could have waited on Penix if we're to be completely honest.
Penix could have been a 2nd round pick, easy, maybe even 3rd round.
I don't know about all that, but like he could have been waited to be. They could have traded back to the late 1st round. Because it went McCarthy after that to the Vikings, and then Bo Nix to Denver. But I don't think the Broncos wanted Penix.
No,
I don't think they wanted him.
No,
and no other team. I mean, maybe the Raiders would have drafted him.
But I don't know. The Raiders seemed like they were taking best available.
And Brock Bowers, I feel like
Brock Bowers was best available there, easy.
So after that, who really needed a quarterback?
Nobody.
So Penix probably was going to fall in the 2nd round if they didn't draft. If the Falcons didn't draft him.
Yeah, I thought Michael Penix was going to be the story. He's kind of the opposite of what Malik Willis was.
There's
you remember.
Yeah.
Like he was Malik Willis was projected high. He fell low.
I don't know how he got talked to be as high as the 2nd overall pick to be a 3rd rounder.
It was crazy. And then the complete opposite happened with Michael Penix. He was talked to maybe drop because of his age, and then he just spiked up to 8.
Yep.
I mean, Atlanta has so much more needs too.
There's a reason Minnesota traded up as soon as that pick happened.
Yes.
Because JJ was their guy. If he was still there, and they saw the opportunity, they were going to trade up and get him, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
They were not looking at Penix. They were not looking for him.
No.
They wanted JJ.
Because once they seen that QB go off, they were like crap. Like somebody else might try to sneak in because JJ was the next guy to go pretty much.
And I'm pretty convinced. I don't think Denver wanted anybody I don't think they wanted Penix.
No, based on mock drafts and everything, I feel like the guy on the board for Denver was Bo Nix.
Bo Nix or JJ McCarthy.
Or JJ, whichever fell to them. And of course, Bo Nix fell to them.
Yeah, I think another 1st round pick. We got 1st round. Thing in the 1st round we got to talk about is the Bills trading back with the Chiefs to get them
their biggest competition. By
the team that has been their kryptonite every single year in the playoffs, and they open it up to give Patrick Mahomes another weapon.
The fastest weapon in NFL history.
Why? Why did they do that?
Why? Xavier Worthy.
He's quick.
He's quick.
He's really fast, God. And he's a good route runner.
Yeah, he's more Tyreek Hill than John Ross. I know.
Because John Ross, he wasn't good at route running. Truthfully, he was literally just a streak guy.
He was just a streak.
Tyreek can
straight.
If you look at the film for Xavier Worthy and
how
college,
Worthy's like 6'1",
No, he's like 5'8". He's short. He's literally like the Tyreek Hill build.
Oh,
not tall.
Well, still, I mean, the Chiefs might have just gotten another Tyreek Hill.
He's a speedster.
Yeah. And they still already have Rashid Rice.
And you know who the Bills needed to get at that time? And then they ended up getting Keon Coleman. And Keon Coleman's cool and all, but he's not a good route runner.
No. He's just big.
He's quick for his size, but he doesn't. His route running's horrible.
He's like DK, sort of. DK's a bit better route running.
He can only make aggressive, contested catches because he never gets any separation.
Yeah.
And that's his biggest downside. He never gets any separation in the NFL with cornerbacks being like.
I mean, the Bills traded back twice.
Mm-hmm.
Not once,
Didn't
twice.
they trade back with the Colts? I think it was.
No, the Carolina
Yeah, it was
at
so good.
32. Carolina got Xavier Legette, which I don't really get either. I mean, he's not very good. He's like Debo. sort
Debo's
of.
pretty good.
He's just like he can't run deep, really.
I
He
just
doesn't have the speed for it.
I just don't understand why they got why they traded back with the Chiefs.
I
so they can
mean,
get him a weapon.
just
Why?
why? And then the Chiefs get the guy who they wanted all along in comfort this time because they moved ahead of everybody
They
who
didn't
could
trade.
have drafted.
They
a
didn't
wide
trade
receiver.
much to really get to swap places.
And you know who else it kills too is Baltimore. Baltimore was at 30 thinking, we're going to get a pick before the
You need
Chiefs.
a receiver.
We need a receiver. We need a guy who can pair with Zay Flowers, and then our offense will be elite.
And the Bills could have
Instead,
the Bills waited. No, I mean not the Bills. The the Falcons. Who's that dude? What team? Oh God, which team drafted the guy from Georgia, the receiver, 84?
that's
yeah.
Chargers.
Dude,
Lad McConkey?
bro, I don't know why they got him, bro. He's not,
Chargers?
in my humble opinion, he's not.
He's like, people compared him to like Cooper Kupp. Sort of.
He did not show Cooper. He was not great in college.
No.
Maybe Beck from the quarterback kind of affected his senior
Carson
year.
Beck,
but,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
He
was I thought that was kind of a reach.
Yeah, I know. Like the Chargers' first pick was Joe Alt, and that's a very,
That was shocking.
I'd say,
That was shocking, but he's a great player.
but he's a great player, and I think it's a more down to earth player. Like this is a guy that will actually be good and
He
project.
reminds me
protect.
of Joe Thomas from the Browns.
Yes, very reliable left
Yep.
tackle that'll just
Doesn't miss games.
that will be there any day, any Sunday you need him to.
Yep. Yeah,
And
dude, all the memes are
like,
super funny.
the thing is, you had to miss out on Malik Neighbors, but I feel like it's the right pick as a franchise.
Oh my god, you just actually popped Malik Neighbors back in my mind. Because remember, he was saying Daniel Jones. He was saying Daniel Jones' names wrong. Oh, dude, it's so bad. He usually gets so pissed when he realizes Daniel Jones is throwing him the ball.
Dude,
I don't know.
Daniel Jones and I don't know. That's going to be an interesting duo. I mean, maybe it cooks up that old Giants duo, but I highly doubt it because Daniel Jones is nowhere near Eli Manning.
How about the Cardinals though? 2 first-round picks.
The Cardinals,
Got best
Well
receiver
done.
in the class.
well
Corey Harrison.
done.
Generational talent.
Yes,
And then,
absolutely.
they got the Parrish dude. No, what's his name? I'm tripping on his name.
That's Parrish's last year.
No, I'm
Um,
tripping on his name. He played for Ohio State too. The lineman.
Oh, yep, I know what you're talking. The guard.
I'm really blanking on the name though. So they got those 2 good players. So they got a good connection. Somebody to protect Kyler Murray, and they gave Kyler Murray a new great weapon.
A great weapon.
There's no excuses for Kyler Murray.
Yeah, no.
No excuses.
I mean, unless COD XP weekend comes around. but-
When Call of Duty XP weekend comes in, his numbers are going to drop.
Yep.
But if they can, find a way for him to, still play relatively good during COD double XP weekend, then we
Well, the Cardinals did well.
Another team we definitely can't forget about, NFC North team, Chicago Bears. Starting off with Caleb Williams
Number 1 pick.
and getting
Pretty obvious.
Rome Odunze at pick 9. We talked about this.
Yeah.
How we could see that happen because they need to get. Well, at the time we said they need to get receiver. This was all before they got.
Well, we said that, or what do we say? Like
Added the
a
defense. I'm pretty
defense,
sure we
like
said.
and Dallas Turner was there.
But dude, you can't pass it on Rome. He's such a good
Yeah,
player.
I know. It's
And so
and that just solidifies that receiving core is so
probably
good.
this is the best receiving trio in the
Like
NFL.
you might want to consider for fantasy just taking Caleb Williams just to see what happens. Just because he's got Keenan Allen, reliable. He's got DJ Moore,
really reliable.
really reliable, and then you got, of course, Rome Odunze,
Odunze.
who in college seemed very promising, reliable.
And don't forget about Cole Kmet,
And I mean Cole Kmet at tight end,
top 10 tight end in the league.
like that's solid. And to guard that as a defense, you can't guard all 3.
Got to scheme up on it.
You gotta. It's gonna be a hell of a scheme if you can.
Yeah, another team that I think was interesting was the Dolphins. Their pick was, I don't know. I felt like there was some better play. I felt like could have added some. I don't know. I just didn't agree with it very much. My humble opinion.
I'm gonna say that. How do you feel about the Vikings?
Oh yeah, because they got
in choosing J.J. McCarthy. But then they got Dallas Turner at 17, which I could not believe. That was an absolute
fell.
steal. I thought Falcons for sure were going to take him, solidify their defense. He plays like Will Anderson. It's a perfect guy.
Penix.
And they got Michael Penix, and I'm like, what?
Dude, it made no sense. Why? I remember like, whoa, why'd they get like
that? That gains nothing. It gains nothing. What are you doing?
The Vikings definitely won day one of the draft.
Yes.
Because with the like where their picks were, like the Bears, they couldn't really mess that up.
No.
But
Like Caleb Williams, like you just can't.
The winner of the draft for the first day had to have been the Vikings.
Yes.
Because J.J. McCarthy, you got a pretty solid quarterback. I think he's pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean, he fills the need. He
yeah.
fills the need that the Vikings need.
Yep, and he's going to get put in a pretty good situation. Is Justin Jefferson,
Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson.
That's pretty good.
He's got some weapons,
and he's got Aaron Jones in the backfield.
He can hand the ball off to his guy.
There's players around him,
and then of course you get Dallas Turner.
You can be the defense.
And of course they just lost Daniel Hunter.
Yep,
it's a perfect fit. I mean, just perfect.
He could be quite the defensive anchor for their team.
And the thing is, the team that really takes the hit though is the Lions, who of course hosted the draft. Now, of course, drafted Terrion Arnold, which I was a bit surprised that they solidified corner.
Brad Holmes, this is definitely this is what I think was going through their mind during the draft is, they were like, they had players that they really wanted, but like if they're still there. Arnold was there at
24,
and they got aggressive and we're like, this is our guy.
Oh yeah,
they got him.
They went up right away. And it looked like no hesitation.
I liked it. They have defensive players pretty good.
It also
usually really good.
It also moved the time where they were picking. The projected time was about 11:30. It moved it about a solid 30 minutes. Go to bed earlier. Yeah, you can go to bed earlier.
The thing that I like about it is Saban reads NFL players.
Yes.
Reads them.
And that was the last of his reading. So.
And then he's gonna have a good connection with Brian Branch. I don't know, that might not help too much, but it's good to have good chemistry right away. He seems like he wants to be a part of Detroit.
Oh yeah.
He's been blown up he's been talking about social media the entire time about how he's excited to play for the Lions, excited to play for the fans. He seems like Cade Cunningham when he got drafted to the Pistons.
Yeah.
All about Detroit.
Yep.
But there's actually a good team around him. Except when he got drafted,
it was him and
who was he on that team at the time? Killian.
Yeah, Killian. Glad that guy's gone.
It kind of reminds me of that situation, and I like that.
Way better.
He wants to be a Detroit guy right away.
And they went corner again in the second round
from Missouri.
From Missouri, yeah, Ennis. I don't forget his last name, but
they're addressing their needs.
They are addressing their needs.
Having Cam Sutton anytime soon.
So NFC North overall.
It's going to be pretty stacked.
It's going to be stacked.
I still think the Vikings are going to be the worst team.
Just because
division, but the Bears and the Packers are going to be really scary to watch out for.
I don't even know who
the Packers kind of messed up their. There's
draft.
There's somebody still on the board. Oh my God! But they should have got a cornerback. That's what they should have done.
Well, who did
Cooper DeJean, Kool-Aid? They could have got those two in my opinion.
Kool-Aid, they could have gotten. Yep, because they both went second round.
Kool-Aid.
I think they should. Well, yeah.
And they drafted a defensive tackle. I'm blanking on it though.
Oh.
And I didn't. Really
I know who you're talking about.
I didn't really see the need for that.
But yeah, I mean, solidifies defensive line.
Yep.
Which is usually where it starts.
They need some help.
If you put pressure on the QB, it lessens the time that the secondary needs to guard.
You got Jair Alexander, but who else? You got Simone Biles' husband. He's not
Simone Biles' husband.
There's a reason he's bounced around.
Yeah, wasn't he on the Texans? The last time I checked, he was on the
Texans. Yeah.
Oh boy, he's actually.
He was on the Texans in their dog days where they weren't good.
Yeah, they weren't good.
So
dude, Texans though.
He's not exactly great.
How about them Texans?
I don't know. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
That was funny.
Sketch was absolutely hyping up that NFL crowd.
Then he got booed because
he said no
Ohio State player.
You're in Michigan, and you say an Ohio State guy, you're gonna get booed, unfortunately. But
So I think we've gone over the losers like the Falcons. I'm blank.
well,
Bills.
we've gone winners and losers decently.
I say the
but-
biggest winner is the Vikings, though.
Vikings
No
easily,
debate, in my
and
opinion.
biggest losers definitely Falcons, or even the Titans.
Yeah,
I'll say the Titans. I don't know what they were doing there. The guy that they drafted is a developmental guy. Like you either develop him right or he's going to be garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage. I don't understand why the Titans did that. The Titans are in must need. Like we need guys now. Like, and they choose a developmental guy.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hopefully,
but
Malik Neighbors pans out.
for the Giants.
Yeah. How are you feeling about Drake May?
I
Like the Patriots had a solid draft, but
like
do you
it.
think Drake May can really solidify?
He's got the arm, but he's got to get more comfortable in the pocket. That's his biggest problem. Is he was way too anxious in the pocket in college.
You know, people say like J.J. McCarthy's Zach Wilson 2.0, but you know who's more Zach Wilson 2.0 prone is Drake May.
Yeah, because the thing with J.J. McCarthy is he played against Big Ten competition. Zach Wilson, the best team he played against was Coastal Carolina, and he lost.
Well, he played against Clemson.
How did he do against Clemson?
I think he played against FSU too, but still, he flat out did not do good against good teams.
Nope.
Like whenever a good team faced him, he crapped his pants.
Fumbled.
Which you see that every Sunday. in the
Well, the thing I like with J.J. McCarthy is he played Ohio State, Alabama. He played Georgia. He played Georgia when they had
played
that
Georgia multiple times.
elite defense.
Yes.
Elite. So
He
he's
made some decent reads
played
too.
against Ohio State that had that. Who's the good linebacker? 44.
Oh, number
I'm
44.
tripping on his name, dude.
It's insane.
So he's played against Ohio State 3 years in a row.
I think he's still there.
He's played against some good Ohio State teams against them.
Oh yeah,
So he plays against good competition, and then
and he's solid in the pocket too.
Yep.
Unlike Drake May, he's more poised in the pocket.
yeah,
He moves when he needs to.
and he doesn't. He's got the more we not me attitude. 'Cause he could have gone to another school and just tried to throw the ball a lot, but no, he went to Michigan. Did what he did his role,
He wins.
and he lost one game as a starter.
Yeah.
He went like what
27
20?
1.
Yeah, 27-1. That's crazy.
That is absolutely crazy.
That does not happen that often.
No,
Him, Jameis Winston,
I think it's
Two
like
guys
four
in the
guys. Yeah, I think it's like four guys.
guy played at Toledo.
Yes, one guy went undefeated.
So like, if that's the company you're in, where there's like 3 other dudes in it, and it's for a good reason, it's usually pretty great.
It's
And he didn't go to like some trash school to do that. He went to Michigan where
Michigan.
they played good competition.
year in and year out.
Yep.
And won the Natty.
Iowa has great defenses. He played against them.
Even Penn State is
Oh yeah, Penn
not the
State.
worst.
No, they
At Penn State.
usually have a pretty good team.
So, I
He
mean,
showed he can play
he showed he can play. I mean, just got to do it in the NFL now. And then,
against Ohio State when he was a sophomore. Michigan does not win that game without him. Those 2 deep touchdown passes to Cornelius Johnson.
oh yeah,
One was a legit deep shot.
yeah. Was that sophomore year?
No, that was junior. No, that was his
Oh, yeah,
sophomore. That was sophomore year.
Oh yeah, it was. That was last year. I forget.
That was his first
He's
start
only a
against
junior.
Ohio. That was his first start against Ohio State in the horseshoe.
Yeah.
And he won that.
He won it because he made some poised throws and
Yeah, and then even this year against Ohio State, he had that dime to Roman Wilson where
you see like the runs that he made sophomore year. Like
Yep.
you remember those 2 touchdown runs that he had. He just ran. He was doing
he's an athletic quarterback.
like we're gonna win this game
Mhm.
because I do something.
Dude, those Diamond Edwards handoffs are good too.
Yeah, those 2
Dude,
touchdowns
no,
really sealed the game. Holy.
90-yard and a 70-yarder.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That sealed
just
the game.
killed him.
But
Just killed him.
the thing that like in Ohio State against Ohio State this year, he had that dime to Roman Wilson where he put it literally like
In between.
in
yeah.
between 2 guys.
Dude, I remember because I sat in the section right behind the end zone. I was like, holy crap. that
I
is
saw it
the
on TV. I
thread
was
of
like,
the
damn.
needle.
And then
They probably slow motion replayed it, and it went like
Mhm.
through like 4 hands.
yeah, no, he fit that into a very very tiny window.
Like JJ playing with confidence is scary.
Mhm.
Like especially like with Justin Jefferson, I feel like it's the perfect guy to where you can have the confidence to just sling it up there and have the
Yeah.
guy go get it.
And another thing is people like to always bring up the Bowling Green game where he threw 3 picks.
They come on.
Who,
Everybody
like,
has a
every-
bad game.
It's honestly a good thing that he had the bad game against Bowling Green. Because
Yeah,
I don't really
it's a
remember.
little humbling
He
actually.
didn't really have a bad game after that.
No.
Like he could have played better against Maryland, but Maryland always plays tough against Michigan,
Yeah, Maryland's always.
and he didn't need to do anything against Penn State. Blake
Just-
Corum had like what 40
just
rushing
hand off the ball.
attempts.
Just hand off the ball.
Two
Sherrod Moore just said, "Screw it, we're just going to run the ball
Yeah.
because it works."
But whenever he needed to make the throws against Alabama, whenever we needed a clutch throw,
Dude, especially
he
that
made-
play
to
that he
Roman
made,
Wilson.
the one-handed catch,
Mhm.
like those are game changers.
and then the one late in the fourth quarter where he on 4th down he threw it to Roman Wilson and made the catch. He got tipped. I mean, those are clutch
Yeah.
throws.
Yeah, I mean, we watched that game. It's just like
We streamed that game.
we did stream
Stream
that
that
game.
game.
Go check it out, man. It's a fun stream. I mean,
It was nerve wracking though.
it was nerd
Once
wracking.
Michigan won though, I was chilling.
Yeah, but dude, that final play. Jalen Milroe tries up the middle. No.
It's probably like the most important. That's probably the. I don't know how to explain it, but like in our lifetime, that is probably going to be the most remembered play for a while in our minds in Michigan football history.
I mean, that was crazy.
But enough fanboy on Michigan, like yeah. But
Well, here's one question about Michigan. Out of the undrafted guys, have you seen them all?
I've seen a good amount of them.
Okay. Who's the guy that you think absolutely like deserved to be drafted?
Probably
Because you see
No,
the
who's-
guys who
who's-
got drafted.
who's the dude? I'm tripping on the lineman's name.
Brandon McGregor.
Nah, not defense. He's offense.
Who's offense?
Shoot. Nugent. I think that's his name.
Oh, Drake Nugent.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm,
yep,
tri-
yep.
I'm tripping. Yeah, no, I think he deserved to get drafted. Because this year he allowed no sacks in like 300 block attempts, like pass attempts. He's allowed 0 sacks.
That's crazy. That's actually pretty
He
crazy.
was that Michigan offensive line was no joke. And then probably on the defensive side,
You know, you have like Josh Wallace.
I'd probably say
McGregor.
Conor McGregor or Jesus Conor McGregor, the UFC,
Brandon
the UFC fighter. Yeah, dude, I'm tripping.
Braden
no,
McGregor.
probably- I don't know. I'm between Braden McGregor and Wallace, but I'd probably give it to Braden McGregor because he had
Wallace was a little inconsistent.
Braden McGregor had a great season
Braden McGregor was insane. I don't know
against
how he
Washington.
didn't get
No,
drafted.
he was cracked against.
That's what I
Washington.
thought you were gonna say, like right off the bat.
No, I think Drake Nugent should have. He should have got drafted.
Like overall, out of all of them.
Yeah.
And then of course James Tucker got signed to the Lions.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean that's pretty good.
kickers usually get on inside. So
Yeah.
I mean, undrafted.
Only one got drafted.
I actually kind of
the
like
Alabama
that.
kicker.
But he didn't miss though. He's crazy.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Against Michigan, he's automatic.
Yeah, he was a 6th round pick, I think. So,
That's good for kickers.
yeah, pretty good.
But yeah, Michigan had a lot of players he drafted.
Yeah, didn't Jake Moody go in 3rd last year?
He did.
100th pick.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other
Dude.
thing we got to talk about. Christian McCaffrey's brother, Luke,
100th
McCaffrey.
pick.
100th pick to the Washington Commanders.
How convenient.
Interesting.
100th pick.
Interesting. I mean,
Wow.
I don't know. I think he got drafted because he's Christian McCaffrey's brother. Because he did play at Rice.
He was pretty good.
He was good.
I watched the film. He's pretty good.
Did he play against great competition though?
No. No. But again, it's Washington, so you got a chance to play.
True.
The only guy there is Terry McLaurin. That's one of 3 wide receiver spots.
Curtis Samuel.
He's gone.
You're right.
He's
He's
a
gone. He's gone. He's gone.
He's a bust. So he's got a chance. He's got a pretty good chance.
You're telling me I have a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. But
I feel like Luke McCaffrey could do something.
and then
Will he do something? Probably not, but he can do something. There's always a
kind
chance.
of back to Michigan for the draft. Michigan did have the most players drafted out of every single college with 13. And Texas was a close second with 11. Dude, there was some.
There could have been some more Michigan guys.
Junior
that got
Colson was a
drafted, too.
sleeper, in my opinion.
Oh my
69th
goodness.
overall to the Chargers. I mean, he's a sideline to sideline linebacker that just makes the tackles.
He plays through anything.
Mhm.
He's a club on his wrist. He's playing.
Didn't he have 2 clubs at one point?
He has
Like,
2 clubs.
I remember.
He's playing. He does not care.
Because didn't he have 2 clubs for a
Yes.
little bit, like at
Yeah.
the very end of the season?
Yeah, for like a week or 2. Yeah. Absolutely crazy.
And
And
then,
then I think he lost one, and then he finally got his 2 hands back
Yep.
for the natty. That's crazy to me.
Roman Wilson was drafted 84, and then ESPN was tweeting about it. You know, Roman Wilson should wear number 84 in honor, in my humble opinion. And of course, JJ McCarthy, 11th overall.
10th.
Shit, was it? No, but yeah, Bo Nix was drafted 12th.
12th.
Yeah.
And Jets traded back
Mhm.
1 pick.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Harrell got drafted. It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Shit,
Mike Barrett got drafted.
Zinter
Cornelius
got
Johnson,
drafted.
Zinter. Blake the Great.
Blake Cormier, 83rd to the
83.
Rams.
Yep.
Dude,
I think it was JJ, and then there was a huge gap, and then there was actually Chris Jenkins and Sainer still went second.
yeah.
Went second.
Sanders
yes.
still went 50th.
Yes, and then Chris Jenkins went a couple before that.
I thought he went 40. No, I would think he went
46.
49. So
49.
I'm pretty sure he went back to back.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I knew Chris Jenkins was around there.
Yeah, Michigan had a good, like the third day, there was a lot of Michigan players drafted.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think there was like 5 or 6.
There could have been more, in my opinion. Like Braden McGregor, he should have been drafted.
Like Drake Nugent
He should have been drafted.
should have been drafted. He's great,
But-
solid lineman. I mean, even like Josh Wallace, like taking a chance
Yeah.
on a guy who just won the national championship. You know, like
I don't know. He was like you said, he was inconsistent. He was very
very-
shaky. You know,
he's kind of. He reminded me of Cam Sutton,
no. He never
but
gave
at
up
the
200
college level.
He never gave up 200 plus yards, dude.
Well, that's true, but like,
He reminded me of he played for Michigan. Remember Turner?
Vincent Gray.
No, he was not that bad. No, Vincent Gray was terrifying. Number 5, Turner.
Oh, DJ Turner.
Yeah, DJ Turner. Yeah, no, dude.
Like a fly around.
He reminded me
corner.
of him.
Fly around corner.
Very inconsistent. Very, very inconsistent.
Like he would either be a lock.
No offense, Gray was horrible. He was horrible. I never liked him.
Vincent Gray, yeah.
He's trash.
Dude, I remember my dad and grandpa always yelling at the TV, Vincent, what are you doing?
God, Michigan State, he gave up
Dude,
like 150 yards.
he would
against
never
Lombardi.
turn around. He would never turn around. This guy would just throw his hands up and
No, 'cause
expect them
he
to
would
not
get burnt
catch it.
every single time.
Yes. He would
Made
get
no
burnt.
sense.
He would get burnt. He'd be playing catch up, and then he would get there, and you'd think he'd turn around and make a play on the ball. He never did.
He wasn't good
always
enough.
was just turn around. He was always just like this, like just turn around, head down, just like that, just trying to see the receivers put his hands up. Like it was just.
He was very scary to watch. Like watching him play was very terrifying a lot.
And Ohio State, they had a couple good QBs, like just in a row. Like Dwayne Haskins was good in college,
Yeah.
like to where they could just.
I'm
turn on
so
the
happy we
dime.
didn't play Ohio State the COVID year.
Dude.
We would have got smacked.
Oh my God, Justin Fields would have had.
Dude had a
700
field day. He
touchdowns.
would have had a field day.
He would have probably.
Just no, they had
Dude.
they had Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, and Jackson Smith in Jigba.
And they also had Marvin Harrison, the young Marvin Harrison.
Dude, they had a great
Dude.
receiving core.
Insane.
And then they had they had another guy. I'm tripping on it.
Is it Amike?
Yeah, they
Abuka?
had they had him.
They had Amike
So they
Abuka
had
too.
5 receivers who were all better than Michigan's number 1.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Absolutely crazy, in my opinion.
I'm really happy we didn't have to play him that COVID year because we would have got smacked. Because we got smacked by Michigan State. Yikes. That would have been bad.
And Michigan State wasn't even
They're horrible.
not good.
They were horrible that year too.
Dude, we would have actually been beaten by 50.
Yep. And then still on the topic of the NFL. No, there's been some talks. Should the NFL have an 18-game season with 2 bye weeks and only 2 preseason games, and then the day after the Super Bowl off as a President's Day weekend or President's Day?
President's Day.
That I can get with the President's Day the next day.
Okay, the thing,
I'm okay with it.
because we were talking about it off camera, right?
Yeah,
As a fan,
I love it.
it is absolutely
Like you said,
awesome.
20 weeks
All
of football.
hands in.
20 weeks of football.
20 weeks of football, not including the playoffs.
Mhm.
So you're really getting about, I don't know, estimation, probably like 24 weeks of
Yeah.
football.
But then, like I mentioned, you're gonna have to pay the players more if they're playing more games.
But, Jack brought up, as a player,
You're gonna get hurt.
Like
18, dude, the jump from 16 to 17 was crazy. Adding another game,
another bye week.
yeah, preseason, in my opinion, is pretty relevant. The starters don't play until the last week or they get in for a quarter.
And Roger Goodell said he might get rid of the preseason. Do you agree with
Nah.
getting rid of the preseason?
You need 2 games to do your cuts. I think if you need some time to make your cuts.
What about 2 games?
Just think about it.
Because if somebody has one bad
think about
game,
the guys who are tweeners between the roster and
like
getting cut.
like the undrafted guys that we were
Mhm.
talking about, Brandon McGregor, Josh
Yeah.
Walt, like they're gonna have to
They're
prove
gonna need
themselves.
to prove themselves, and if they get no games to prove themselves, how are NFL teams gonna take them over a veteran?
Yeah.
They can't. They're just gonna be
Can't.
like, well, he has more experience. Gonna take him.
Yeah.
So I think
There would be so many rookies.
you should keep
Just
2. I'm okay with 2 preseason games because the stars don't really play that much with it. So I think that's kind of relevant. And then the 2 bye weeks, that's definitely you need 2 bye weeks. or
Yeah,
else
you need 2 bye weeks.
players will get hurt big time. And I as a fan, yeah, I love it. As a player, you'd have to start paying me more.
But also, it'd be fantasy would be
Because
interesting.
you know how NFL players get paid, right?
Yeah.
Week by week.
Week by week.
The game checks.
Yep, you'd have to pay them more.
So I feel like contracts would have to get restructured, in my opinion. That's like
Which would not be good for
Nope.
some franchise. Because some of them are on the border
Mhm.
of like having to cut a guy.
Yep.
For pay. So I don't know.
see. I
It'd
mean,
be interesting.
I would like it, but I also feel kind of bad for players. I'm like in between. So
I
like,
mean, as a fan, I don't give 2 craps about the players. I just want to see
Whoa.
more football.
I'm like half and half. Okay, so the 2 bye weeks is a good thing. Adding the extra game though is rough. It's really rough. And then the
I
2
mean, but as like, if you're not thinking about like the players getting injured at all and
Yeah.
stuff, it is a dream.
Yep.
It's
Oh
an
no, that's
absolute
great.
dream.
Yeah. If the players didn't get hurt or didn't have to deal with all the pain, they'd probably be okay with it too. That's just more football.
But it's football.
But it's a very physical game.
So
And then the 2 bye week, I don't think that. The 2 preseason games, I don't think that would change much. It would just affect the players trying to make the team, like on the borderline of it.
Yeah.
Because it would give them less time to make a name for themselves. Because you saw in Hard Knocks, Aaron Rodgers played the last game of the preseason. I remember when Stafford was in Detroit, he would play
just to get warmed
the
up.
first quarter of the 3rd game, and then would play like the first half of the 2nd game or the 4th game.
Yeah.
So he would barely ever play.
Yeah.
So it's not really for the veterans. So I think that's kind of irrelevant if we're talking about the consistent starters.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. I think it's something to definitely look at. The President's Day thing I can get behind. Because I hate going to school the next day.
Oh
After.
my god,
This is the worst.
dude, it sucks so bad. The thing is, it'll give some people, like some time to just, I don't know, on a Super Bowl day, you know what you do, you get wasted and stuff, and you
You-
watch the
you
Super
party.
Bowl
You
and you party.
Because I stayed up till like 1:30.
Yeah, and
Before
people
I got
just
to my
like
house.
kids just have realized like I'm just gonna skip school,
Mhm.
like I don't care, and so I mean having the day off does it make a difference? No,
No. This year was rough, dude. I
I don't even know if I went the next day.
I went the next day. It was
I, went-
horrible.
I might have because of basketball. But
Oh no, I remember you were there. We were both there. It was just us.
that's crazy because
all I can
everybody
think
else
about-
didn't go.
All I could think about was the Super Bowl, and all I could think about is how tired I was. Because that next day was horrible.
Yes, and all of our friends were just
Not there. Not there.
because I mean I was at the same party. Most of them were.
Yeah.
It was like it's exhausting. to Watch the Super Bowl. Yeah, and then go the next day. So
Shoot, even after the Lions NFC Championship game, dude, I didn't go to school the next day. I went. That would have been rough.
dude,
Because I was out till like 12:30.
I don't even know. I think I went.
You went. You went to the party. I'm pretty sure.
So
I didn't. But I went out to watch it.
yeah, you went out to watch it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You didn't go to school, of course.
Nope.
You got the pass. I think I remember texting you like, "Where you at?" Like I thought you were gonna be here.
Nope.
Nah,
I got the day off.
I got my. You said I got. I convinced my dad. I got the day off. I needed it bad. So
Hey, if I was a junior though, I wouldn't have got it off. Since I was a senior though, mentally checked out for school, I was able to get the day off.
I mean, at this point,
All you gotta
as
do is
a
graduate.
senior-
You just gotta graduate, bro.
just it has to. I mean, with my days off for golf and stuff, I have 16 days left.
Actually,
Yes, I've counted. I have 16 days. I actually, with golf, I do not have a full week of school for the rest of the year. The most that I go is 4, and it's this week.
dang, that's good.
Because next week I'm skipping Monday for Cedar Point.
Just dude, I can't skip anything. 'Cause I gotta go to practice and
Do you have anything Monday?
Monday.
Okay.
Does it Cedar Point day? Yeah, I gotta go to practice. I can't.
Do you have to?
Yeah, I got to.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to go to Cedar Point anyways, though.
Really?
No, I'd rather just not wait. I'd
Just
rather
skip.
just sleep,
Just skip.
get some good rest for the first time in a while.
Because, I mean, the next day's PD day.
Yeah.
That's why.
Just think about it. If I go to school, well, I'm not doing anything because everybody in my class isn't going to be
Or
there.
maybe you should just pull a
3-hour day.
3-hour day.
Yeah, okay. I
Like
could
show
do
up at
that.
4th hour.
Yep.
Then go to lunch.
I could do that. It'd be such a blow off day. So
Well, I mean, the real reason why you're only going Monday too is because of
Practice,
practice.
yeah.
So, but it's a topic we can
Yeah.
talk off camera.
Yeah.
About,
and
But-
talking about the NBA though, the NBA playoffs are going on now.
Ooh, yeah.
I got to talk about the Nuggets and Lakers. I got to talk about that. The series is
You said
3-1.
that's the only one you pay attention
That's
to.
the only one I really watched so far.
Okay.
Truthfully. Like, I've been kind of looking into the Clippers Mavericks.
Because that's gonna be a good series.
I've looked into the Pacers and Bucks.
That's gonna be a good series.
Outside of that, though, I haven't watched the Knicks and Sixers one.
Yeah, Knicks just went up 3-1,
Yeah,
so they're gonna seal that. Usually when they get up 3-1 or 3-0, you just stop watching. Like OKC,
they're
they're,
no,
still,
okay,
they're playing the Pelicans.
I've heard
but
that they've been whooping
Yes,
ass.
3-0.
It's so crazy.
3-0.
And
It's gonna
the
be
one game
4-0.
was by like what 30 points.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even close.
They're gonna whoop the Pelicans, and it's because they don't have Zion. They just look incomplete. Zion was their last
He's their
spark.
guy. He's their guy.
Was their last spark, and all the margins have been exactly why they've missed Zion.
Yep.
Literally. So that's the reason why they lost to the Lakers too, because Zion got injured.
Yeah, but I gotta talk about the Lakers and Nuggets series. Did you see the Nuggets pregame game 4? The slides.
No,
They're warming up in slides.
they're warming up in slides.
Yep.
So they didn't even
Most
care.
of the players, dude. It reminded me of the Golden State Warriors warming up for Game 4 of the Finals when they were up 3-0 against LeBron. They were just like kind of chilling. Draymond was just like doing random stuff. They were all just sitting down. Iguodala was trolling.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me of that, and then they actually lost. I don't think
no, it would have been 3-1.
I meant the Nuggets lost. Well, yeah, no, but like a game deciding thing for the end of the season.
Yeah.
Like, to win the championship, the Warriors were not. It kind of reminded me of that.
Yeah, I mean,
The Nuggets
it seems like the Nuggets just want to win at home.
yeah,
Just want to seal the series at home.
and I don't think they lost because of the damn slides. That's not that. They just didn't play. Good
No,
enough,
I mean,
truthfully.
I watched my guy. I watched my guy that I usually watch when he breaks down the games. We were watching him before this
Yes.
live stream.
You gotta watch the back door. The back door is wide open.
Let's just say the Nuggets did not care defensively at
Yeah.
all about what the Lakers were doing. They didn't even care that the Lakers won that game. They were just like, okay, you can have free. I bet you Nikola was like,
Does
yeah,
Jokic
you can
ever
just have
actually care?
freebie. Okay, now
Does
I'm
Jokic
gonna
ever
go
actually
win.
like really care though? He never shows emotion. The only Jokic that shows emotions are his brothers who fight. They fought in the middle of the
Yep.
game.
They did. Game
Punched the dude.
3. I think it
Punched the
was,
dude.
yeah. Just straight up.
Did you see the NBA is going into an investigation on that?
Really?
Yeah. Might have to ban the Jokic brothers from showing up. Because dude, they get to fight all the time. They get in fights
They
all
do.
the time.
I don't know why they just don't. I don't know why Jokic just doesn't get a cubicle and just have them sitting there. Like
Yeah, sit in the
Mahomes
box,
has his
yeah.
family. Because Mahomes' family is
And
ridiculous.
he's the
and
quarterback.
That's what he.
And Jokic is just the Patrick Mahomes of the
Yeah.
Nuggets. So he
Yeah.
literally can do whatever he wants pretty much.
So, honestly, just throw him in a box and
Yep. Let him chill over there.
yeah, because nobody's gonna talk trash up into a box.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
I mean, if you're right next to the fan, he's screaming in your face the whole time, then maybe you get a little upset. But
Yeah, what's the series you've been watching?
I've been watching a mixture of a lot of them. Of course, the 3-6. The Timberwolves are railing the Suns.
Yeah.
It's 3-0, and they're gonna probably win the series today, or they'll pull Nuggets and not win Game 4 and win Game 5.
Yeah.
But they're doing awesome. The Mavs and the Clippers, which I expected to be good, is doing its part.
Yep.
And the Magic finally tied it up with the Cavs. I thought that was going to be a 4 and 5 done, but now it's at least 6.
Yep.
Because Magic won two straight. And then the Knicks, of course, 3-1. And
Taking care of business.
Celtics, I was surprised. They lost Game 2. I couldn't believe it. I mean, what the thing is, he made 22 threes to do that.
Usually don't win when that happens.
You usually don't lose when you make 22 threes. That's literally was half the points, more than half the points.
Yep.
And, basically every single series has gone the way that I expected it to. Really.
See, I expected OKC to just kill the Pelicans, truthfully speaking.
I mean, they are. It is 3-0.
And I really
But I expected that their games to be a little closer, just because the Thunder are young.
Yeah, I expected the Magic and Cavs series to be competitive, very competitive.
Yeah, Cavs kind of came out, sparked 2 games, and then the Magic have
Fought back.
killed the Cavs. 30, 40-ish wins.
Timberwolves are honestly surprising, though.
And the
I thought it'd
Timberwolves
be a little closer.
are shocking everybody.
I thought it'd be a little closer than that.
They are.
They're absolutely just destroying.
Yes. Frank Vogel is a terrible coach.
Yep.
And I don't know how the Suns even had the right of mind to say, we're gonna hire this guy who had a super team already with the Lakers, only won once.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's
How do you have Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker? You can't.
and some
pull it
solid
off.
role players, and you can't.
Isaiah Thomas. You have Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
My boy.
they have Grayson Allen.
do.
They got Nurkic,
It's
who
not- it's
does
not
his job.
It's not like they don't have talent.
Yeah,
They have very good talent and good role players.
and it's not like the Timberwolves are the most OP roster we've ever seen.
They got Jaden McDaniels.
We have Jaden McDaniels. They have Kevin
Suns
Durant.
may have Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden
We have
McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels.
I like that mindset. That's a good mindset right
That
there.
is a good
That's how you-
mindset.
That's how you win.
And hey, lo and behold, we're 3-0. And Anthony
Absolutely
Edwards is
ass.
hooping right now.
He's on one.
Yeah, he is. Especially game 1.
Mhm.
Oh my God. 18 points in the third quarter was just ridiculous.
For who do you think's gonna win the finals?
It's tough.
Want to hear me say it?
It's your
Give me the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Give me the Timberwolves.
Wow. I thought you were going to say the Nuggets for a second.
Nope.
The thing is, with the East,
They're good, but they're getting bounced next round.
who Nuggets?
It's my opinion.
Timberwolves are playing hot right now, and they have the pieces to do it. I could see it.
Yep.
But in the East, nobody can really compete. The Bucks, Doc Rivers is holding them back. The 4-5, the Cavs have the all-around talent. I think the Cavs could come out of the East,
They could.
low key.
If they get hot, but they haven't been playing hot recently. Though. They two pretty bad games.
Yeah, 2 pretty bad games in a row, but still they have the roster. The Celtics are the team to beat in the East, and they could easily beat the Celtics.
Yeah.
Celtics have weaknesses, obviously. The Heat beat them, and the Heat have kept it close without Jimmy Butler, which is crazy to me, in my opinion. And NBA playoffs is kind of boring to watch this year, though.
First round is always trash, though.
It's always boring. It's usually when
It's
the
when you
good
get to
team.
it's when you get to the conference final. That's when it gets interesting.
Yeah, even maybe the semis, you get some good matchups, like the Celtics versus the Cavs could be good, could
Yeah.
be really good.
I don't know.
Even the Knicks versus Pacers or Bucks could be
That
decent.
could be solid.
Because if Bucks advance, Giannis will be back, so that'll make that series pretty good.
The Knicks are cracked. I'm not gonna lie.
Knicks are okay.
They got good chemistry.
They
Josh
do.
Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, and Jalen Brunson.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty solid.
They're missing Julius Randle though. It's the only problem. But
Bane?
then again, he could have been the piece holding them back.
Yeah. And then
And then the West, So I'd probably have Cavs and
Who you got going all the way? Who you got winning it? Who you got?
Yanks. Trying to do the bracket in my head, right? I have the Timberwolves, of course. Timberwolves versus Nuggets. Who wins that? I think the Nuggets might repeat. Low key. Jokic looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see even the Clippers making a run just because of their veteran presence. I mean,
That's
Kawhi's
true.
Kawhi's won it.
He's got to get healthy, though.
Kawhi does need to get
He's got to
healthy.
figure out what's up with him.
And, I mean, like Paul George, you know, he's
gonna
a
have to
veteran.
He's going to have to keep carrying them.
And then, you know, Westbrook is a solid piece. You know, James Harden, they have pieces.
All played in finals except for
Yes.
Paul George.
Yeah, they have the pieces. And so I feel like they'd be a team to beat. But then again,
They just got to
I
get through
think
the first
Nuggets.
round. They got to get healthy.
Yeah, I think the Nuggets are going to repeat though.
All right, I can respect that. Talking about awards here. You know, Steph Curry did win Clutch Player of the Year.
Yes,
Of course, you're very happy about that.
I am very.
But let's talk about the real awards, the awards that actually matter. MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year. Because honestly, nobody really cares about Head Coach of the Year, and nobody cares about Sixth Man of the Year.
Yeah, nobody really does. I mean, 6 Man a year was Nas Reed.
Yeah. Who wants to talk about that, though? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's on the Timberwolves, who are going to be your champion.
Oh, the most improved player is actually the most interesting to me. Tyrese Maxey got it, but he averaged 20 points per game before that, like last season. I think it's crazy because this is who I think should have won it. Kobe White.
So
Sure.
you're on the other side of the argument, huh?
You want to know why?
Why?
He was averaging 7 points last year per game. All the stats were just not that great. They're role player stats. Averages 17 points per game, and his rebounding and assists go up as well. Tyrese Maxey was expected to have a big jump with Harden gone, and he had a good jump.
Mhm.
Kobe White, with no expectations, absolutely just shot up. Nobody expected it. Nobody thought it was going to happen. People expected Tyrese to happen, so I think that's why Kobe White should be the most improved player.
It's a solid argument.
It's a great argument, in my humble opinion.
It's
In
a
my
great
humble
argument. It's a great argument. It's a great argument, actually. And
I think
mean-
it's kind of ridiculous to even have a debate on that.
okay. But MVP, who you got?
I got Luka Doncic.
Okay.
The
I
best
respect
player in
that.
basketball.
I really
The
respect
best
that,
basketball player in the world.
because that's what I was going to say.
Actually,
Yes,
dude,
Luka's him, dude.
it's like
Or I was gonna go Shea.
It's between him, Jokic, and Shea, right?
Yeah.
Here's my thing with Shea.
I don't like Shea.
He doesn't really have to carry his team. His team's good. Luka is a one-man army. He's two-man.
Him and Kyrie, but Kyrie helps some nights. It depends.
He's kind of a diva.
He is. He's that sneaky second piece, really. Jokic has a solid team around him.
MVP is the most valuable to a team. Without
Luka is easily most valuable.
Luka, are the Mavs even a playoff team?
No.
Without Shea, are the Thunder a playoff team? I think so.
They'd be close.
It'd be close, but I think they will.
I think they'd be playing.
I think the Mavericks without Luka.
What about Nuggets without Jokic?
That'd be pretty rough. Not gonna lie.
That'd be damn near that'd be playing. They'd probably be 10 seed, 11. If they made the playoffs, it would be of a play-in and a play-in run.
Yeah.
Like Jamal Murray would become Jimmy Butler.
Become what's it called? Bubble
Murray.
Bubble Murray.
But
Getting a time in the bubble. You get a great time in the bubble. I take that.
yeah, I mean it'd be close, but Luka without Luka, I don't know what they would look like. They probably look atrocious. Oh my god.
Just have Kyrie ball hugging the entire time.
It would literally be Kyrie trying to score 40 points a game, trying to win games.
Also, we got to talk about Matt Crocco. He's all of a sudden bandwagon on the Mavericks right now. You seen that?
He's been a Kyrie fan. He's a Kyrie fan. It's been a Kyrie fan
That's
for a
cool.
while.
That's cute and all, but I don't know, man. I don't know how you really root for another team like how he's rooting for the Mavericks right now. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, if you don't know Matt, he was on our podcast, believe it or not.
Should he be back on the podcast? Question mark.
Question mark, question mark. We'll see. Who knows? Should he?
It's up to how the community feels about this.
It's up to the community, the higher ups. It's up to the higher ups.
Yep.
It's up to the higher ups. We just work here.
It's
up to the higher ups.
We just follow the script and all.
Yep.
It's all good. Mm-hmm. But I think that's enough with the NBA. You know. I don't know. I gotta give it.
They're kind of lame first round.
In my opinion, yeah. First round is always super boring.
We give another week or two.
I don't really get interested until I get to the conference finals. Until it gets to that point, I'm really uninterested.
Yeah.
Because dude, the games are usually not really interesting.
I mean, the games are pretty hype. If you watch the games, like the crowds are pretty into it, depending who you watch. Like the Timberwolves crowds were amazing.
This is the first time I've ever experienced this much.
Yes, like this good,
Hype.
like this good of a chance to do it. Mm-hmm. But like the Nuggets last year, as they kept going, crowds kept building.
Yep.
And of course, as you get closer, the crowds keep building.
Yep.
And you keep selling out the arena and stuff. So
more money.
It's more paper.
Yep. But
which should bring you into the next argument.
I was gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Talking about Kim Potter
okay.
here. She's had some pretty crazy sponsorship deals. She have a Nike deal that's worth up to $10 million. Doesn't she have
it's like 8 years, $30 million.
Yeah,
like that.
It's a crazy amount. And then,
36.
And then the State Farm deals are still there. And she still has an offer for the Big Three for $5 million for 10 games. Dude, she has a lot of opportunity to make a lot of money, and it's not even from the WNBA. It's like everything else but the WNBA.
If anybody has seen her paycheck.
Now playing My Everything by Ariana Grande on Apple Music.
Oh, man.
What the?
Did you just get exposed for your music playlist?
What was that? That actually just came out of nowhere. What? I did. I don't even know what song it just asked to play.
Sure.
What did it say?
I don't know. Ariana Grande.
All I heard was Ariana Grande. What?
Hey man, your favorite song, not mine. That's all I'll say.
I don't even listen to the Apple Music. It's mine.
But yeah,
it's my family. What?
Hear me out though.
That was so out of the blue.
Talking about her money from everything else but the WNBA. This leads to our topic. All of a sudden, everybody's talking about the pay gap again. About Victor Wembanyama's $12 million per year contract in comparison to her like $76 grand per year contract.
People, I want you to listen up to
go.
what Jack is going to say. Hey, hold on, let me just.
You gotta hype me up.
Let me hype you up a bit here. So, you guys have to understand the economy.
You gotta understand how money works.
The words revenue. Look it up.
Yep.
And profit. Jack, you want to elaborate on that?
You want to hear this? So, let's say you spend $20 on something. Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't make $20 back.
Yeah.
You make $10 back. No, you make $10. That's a negative $10 revenue. That means you lost money.
This isn't girl math.
That is what the WNBA does every single year.
No, we have to say this is not girl math, okay? Because girl math, I've learned this recently. If you spend $20 and you return it, but you only get $10 back, you made $10. Yeah. That's not how that works.
So yeah, this is pretty much what they do.
Okay. You lost it.
NBA has literally made they pay for their league, pay for everything, and the WNBA's return is it's nada. It's negative. The WNBA should be, hypothetically speaking, paying money to the NBA. If we're going to go off that. Yeah. There's a reason the WNBA doesn't make money. Because nobody watches it. And if people actually wanted to, wanted the players to get paid more on the WNBA side, how about women support women?
More like
I've
go to the basketball games.
Any person I've ever talked to who's talked about the pay gap, I always ask, like, name 5 WNBA players.
I mean, I can name 5.
You can name 5 now. Prior to this draft, though,
I can name 5. That's pretty good.
Most can't.
Most can't, obviously.
They're talking about all this.
Candace Parker to just.
They're all talking about paying more. This is crazy. The pay gap.
Can I give a little shout out?
The NBA makes billions of dollars a year off revenue. They can distribute that between the owners, the players. They distribute that anything. Jersey sales, like
That is how.
distribute.
The thing is, this isn't just this business alone.
There's a reason why
This is every single business in the world.
and there's a
Believe
reason
it or not.
NBA players can get 50% of the jersey sales
Yes.
because the NBA makes enough money to where they can just be like, you take 50%. There's a reason the WNBA you only make 25% off of it because the WNBA needs to make money. They're not getting it any other way.
Yes.
There's no revenue. There's no
I
consistent.
mean, I don't know anybody buying a Caitlin Clark jersey.
I've been seeing it on Twitter.
Well, yeah, but
I haven't met a
I
person.
wonder how many sales.
I heard it sold out first night, but this probably how it's gonna happen. She's gonna be entertaining for the first week, like the opening weekend, and then the hype will die down, and they'll be back to square root,
Square one.
pretty much. Yeah.
Because I know she's going to make an influence on basketball, and I know that she's really influenced the game.
Oh no, she's brought a lot of eyes on the women's basketball.
But like watching the
There
games,
needs to be more
going
Clarks.
to the games, you have if you want to it has to be an investment. Okay, and that's what the NBA has. They have people who invest into it.
Yep.
You see diehard NBA fans. You rarely see
Season
diehard
tickets.
WNBA fans. You rarely see diehard. Which, by the way, I have to give a shout out, Candace Parker.
16 years.
If you don't know her, then obviously you don't know WNBA
Don't know
at all. At all. Like, you have no clue until Caitlin Clark about 2 months ago. Candace Parker's obviously a legend. She was a legend at Tennessee. 2-time national champion.
Yep.
She's pretty damn good. Just had to say that.
Yeah.
Because she deserves it.
Just retired after 16 years.
16 years. So,
But the pay gap is not because of any other reason except for the fact that the WNBA does not make close to the amount of money that the NBA makes.
and, the people that are making the arguments are outside of the WNBA. No WNBA players saying, why aren't we getting paid enough?
All they want is more shares they want more percentage of the jersey sales, which is understandable.
Which is
That's
understandable.
their name, image, and likeness.
Well, also, with seeing Caitlin Clark's contract, they only make $60K a year, so it makes sense why they need more, or else they're gonna have to get a Jeff
I
McDonald.
think she's first. Dude, they usually go to Europe to play basketball and start to make money.
Really?
They actually pay pretty good in Europe,
Wow.
but it's kind of sad that they have to go play Europe. Play in
EuroLeague
to
basketball?
to make more money.
Yeah, don't they play for Team USA, right?
They don't get paid to play in the
Some
Olympics.
They don't get paid anything. Nope. Really?
I think you get like
Don't the NBA players do?
if you win a gold medal, you get like $30,000. And if
That's
you
half their
it's
salary,
Like
though.
$10,000 every other medal.
That's
you
6
got.
months of playing basketball for them. So, I'm sorry. We have to have this topic because
$10,000
it's
for a bronze medal, $20,000 for a silver medal, and then $30,000 for a gold medal. But that's for country USA. Like other countries, like Usain Bolt's, he got paid a lot for his gold medals because they're more
Jamaica.
valuable in Jamaica.
Yeah.
In USA, I mean, you got them winning like the random, like the shotgun thing.
the 100, the 400 meter.
like
They win everything.
They're like the only thing that like America's really good at like the crafty Olympic stuff, like the stuff that is really new that only America does. But, like I don't know, there's not like there's a reason USA has a lot of gold medals. I'll say that.
They do have a lot of gold medals.
It's not all because of like the main sports, like track and field. America's cooked. No offense.
America's cooked.
Hey, swimming though, Michael Phelps and Katie Ledecky. Only 2 swimmers I know.
I mean, there's some snowboarders too.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Lindsey Vonn.
I have no clue that. There's the Sean. Dude.
She retired.
Who's that one dude? Yeah, he just retired too.
Yeah, a lot of the people that I knew actually just retired, so that's
Yeah, no, you
not
don't-
good.
yeah, you don't get-
I am losing knowledge
Yeah, you don't
by the
get-
day.
Paid to go to the Olympics. Olympics pays you nothing.
It's crazy. Unless you are an unless you like only do Olympics, or is that
Unless
like
you medal.
unless you get a medal?
Usually, if like I know for track athletes, they're on like contract from like Nike or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
a
like-
company.
Like
That's
Yeah,
where they
we
make their money, and there's incentives off of that.
Yeah.
Like if say you get a gold medal, you probably get a pretty good incentive off that if it's in your contract. It's kind of like in football. If you like 1,000 yards receiving, you get a bonus. Like
you get a
Yeah.
bonus, yeah.
so
Okay.
that's pretty much what it is with Like you get a base salary and then you get incentives that you hit.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
That's pretty much how it goes.
So
I know that stuff, dog. But yeah, talk about the NHL playoffs right now. I gotta talk about my favorite team,
you got to cook on this one.
New York Rangers, up 3-0 to the Washington Capitals right now. I'm happy. It's gonna be a tough game 4 in Washington, but I think New York's gonna pull it out.
I think they should easily
'Cause
pull
they've
it
been
out. They
clapping.
dominating
First
Capitals.
game 7-2, not close at all. And then second game it was 4-3. It's a pretty close game, but actually no, it was 4-2 going to the last 3. No, it wasn't really that close until the very end. And then the game on Friday where it was 3-1, it really wasn't that close either. Washington got an early lead, and then they got 3 goals unanswered on them. So I think it's gonna be a tough fought game, but Michigan's gonna be able to pull it out on the road. So
You're the Rangers.
I meant the Rangers. Jesus, yeah, a little bit right there. Yeah, I think they're gonna pull it out on the road. Close game.
So I gotta counter the question: who wins the NHL playoffs?
Go Rangers. Going Rangers. I'm sticking with them. They're my team. 100% of bias attached. I'm going the Rangers.
100% bias tag
100
attached.
100%. This is very biased. Go New York Rangers. It's my team right there. Broadway Blues. That's my team. Who do you got winning the NHL Stanley Cup?
Be honest,
Be honest.
I have no clue.
Do you know who's in it right now? Start throwing off some teams' names. Come on.
Bruins.
They're in there. Yeah.
Penguins. I don't know. They're not in it right now. Okay. The Predators.
We'll just say that you're going with the Bruins. You're struggling just to name
Yeah.
off teams. Let's say you go with the Bruins.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Lot of
The
pressure.
Lightning. The Vegas.
What's the
Vegas Knights. Vegas Knights.
Vegas Gold Knights, yes.
Are they in? They just won it last year.
They
right?
did win it last
Yeah.
year.
Are they in?
Yeah.
Okay, good. They can defend their champ. Avalanche. Now they're coming.
Yeah.
Sabres.
Sabres?
Sabres.
Sabre. No,
Sabres.
you said Sabres. Jeez. All right, so what team out of all those are you just going to go with? Because you're struggling to figure out.
Say Golden Knights. Just say they repeat.
All right.
Whatever.
Um,
Because they will. You know what? They're going to repeat.
Jesus.
Speak it into existence.
All right.
They're probably not. Rangers are going to win. Because I was watching a little bit of the Rangers.
They're a good team. I like they're
Just
a good
because
team.
I was just trying to watch the Capitals to see if they really belong there over the Red Wings.
To be honest, truthfully, both teams didn't really deserve it. If you go
But if the Red Wings would have been there, it would have been a little hype. Come on.
If you
Come
don't go on a 7-game losing streak, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Truthfully.
But let's be honest though.
When you
Let's
need
be
a-
honest though.
When you need a crucial 1-2 game wins in between that 7-game stretch, and you lose 7 in a row bad, you don't deserve to make the playoffs. I'm sorry. Just think, if they won a game early, at any point in that stretch,
They won one game. Why? Why did you do
now,
that?
if they won one game in between that 7-game losing streak, they'd be in the playoffs. I know you can't point all that out, but 7 games at that point in the season when it's every game counts, every game matters, and you lose.
I mean, 7 in a row is crazy.
That was rough.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like the Pistons losing 20 in a row. You might as
No,
well
that's
just give
worse,
up, bro.
No, it's
You might as well
that's
just give
way
up.
worse, dude. That's horrible.
Honestly, the Red Wings might be worse, just because they had a chance to make the playoffs.
The Pistons were 1-2, and they were actually looking like a somewhat decent basketball team. And then all of a sudden,
They forgot how to
lose
play basketball.
28 games.
They just forgot how to play basketball.
Bad.
They just flat out forgot how to play basketball.
Dude, it was so bad watching that little stretch.
Oh my god! And then you know the guy from TikTok.
Yeah.
He was cooking them the whole 28 games.
You gotta watch the backdoors cuts.
God, you
Keep
cannot
going.
just not defend the screen.
You gotta call out the pick and roll. Why is nobody covering the pick and roll? I don't know, it's
Just
fun.
hedge him to the outside.
Why are you playing deep? Why are you playing deep on him?
Why are you playing drop coverage on a shooter?
It was really funny. But
He's a great guy. You should look him up.
yeah, talking about college. The transfer portal comes to a close very, very soon on May 1st for basketball.
And Michigan has been cooking.
Yeah, that's another thing. Michigan basketball actually looks like they're gonna have a team. They're actually able to have a
It
full
looked
team.
like about 3 players were going to be on the roster.
3 scholarships.
These guys
They're about to call us for a walk.
They're about to call Owen Pemberton, Jack Wally for walk-ons, but sadly, Dusty May said we won't be accepting you now. We
Yeah,
finally got some basketball
He
players.
actually cooked big time.
Yeah, he actually called me. Actually,
Dude, he got the big dude from Yale, Wolf. Yeah,
Wolf.
he got his guy from FAU.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and then he got dude.
Wait, the guy from FAU. Oh, a commit,
Yeah,
a former commit. Yeah.
yeah. No, then I'm tripping. Then he got
You got Justin Pippen.
I was about to say Pippin's kid.
He
Got
got
the guard in our state, Michigan.
He got
Who's that
Auburn guy. He got an Ohio State guy. He got an Alabama. He got a Bama guy. He got a North Texas guy.
He cooked. He actually has us. We actually have players now. And then who's the guard?
They all do some
Who's
good
the
things.
guard in high school, Michigan high school? Who's committed there?
Yeah, Darrell Brooks.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's still going to Michigan,
He is.
sir.
I mean, I didn't really see him switching up, to be honest. I think I believe his brother is Eli Brooks. I'm like 90% sure that his brother.
90.
Like 90.
What's the other 10%?
That he's just conveniently has the same last name, and I'm just.
I actually have not
But
looked into that.
if you look at his face and you look at Eli's, they are identical. I don't know how
Jeez.
they would even be missed. But he doesn't post about Eli. So
How
I don't
good is
know.
Michigan going to be next year with all those transfers? How will that actually work?
To be honest, the way that Dusty May seems to cook up, I feel like we could win a solid 20 to 25 games.
At least as long as we have an improvement from last year.
If you win 9 games, it's an improvement.
It proves he's better than Juwan Howard.
Honestly,
Juwan
I
Howard's
want him to prove so bad. Actually, Juwan Howard actually just got a job.
Where?
Nets, assistant
Nets.
coach. I don't know if you've seen that, but absolutely atrocious. I don't know how anybody hired that guy. Is he just gonna fight? Is he just gonna fight people on the sideline?
He might. I mean, he's going to be there just to punch.
Hey, KD! KD, I heard you talking that trash. I heard you talking that trash, KD.
He's going to be there to just punch other assistant coaches. That was,
Say on God, Monty. Say on God. Meet me in the streets.
I literally remember dude, I remember watching the clip of it. I saw the notification Juwan Howard ejected for punching coach, and I saw the clip. And I was like, why did he just? Then he got suspended for it too. He got like 2 games after just.
The Wisconsin guy, he just
Of
slaps
course,
him.
the Wisconsin coach is like 10 inches shorter than him.
Yes.
Punches him.
Like, what are you
I
doing?
mean, Juwan, what are you doing? Michigan's team was pretty good that year.
Yes.
They're all right, yeah.
That was the Hunter Dickinson. That was Hunter
Yeah,
Dickinson's
this year they
last
made
year
it to
there.
2016.
Yeah. So we're D's.
We were all right. Wasn't like when we were freshmen though. Made it
I'll
to
be
the
honest, if
NBA
Dusty May was in his spot, we win the Natty that 1 year.
when we were freshmen,
100%.
the COVID year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We 100% win
Just we had Beeline.
that. If we have Beeline, we're winning it.
Easy, bro.
If we have any other coach besides
We had
Jawan
such-
Howard, who has
We had
some
such a good team that year,
logistics.
bro. We had Sean Day Brown,
Dude.
Hunter Dickinson.
Keep going.
Hunter Dickinson's a freshman.
Yep.
Crazy. Dude.
Franz,
Franz
Livers,
Brooks.
Brooks.
Austin Davis is a good backup
Yep.
center.
Yep.
Our team was crazy.
I think we have Brastakis too, right?
Didn't have.
Oh, no, Brastakis. He was
left
there
the year
before.
We still had.
We still had solid pieces. I
We
mean,
still
all
had
around.
Simpson,
Oh, Mike Smith.
We had Xavier Simpson.
Remember him?
Oh no, we did not have Xavier Simpson. Anymore.
We had Mike Smith.
I do remember Mike Smith.
Dude.
Dude out of
That guy.
Columbia.
What a guy.
He was a crazy player.
Um,
That
just
team was cracked.
so many pieces. There's just the pieces gelled together.
Terrence Williams was actually pretty good. He actually wasn't horrible. He played pretty good early on.
And I only watched half
Brandon
the game.
Johns. You remember Brandon Johns?
Brandon
Brandon
Johns.
Johns, bro.
Dude, he's a Vanderbilt guy now, I think.
Actually?
He transferred. He went to like Vanderbilt.
He still has eligibility left?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He was only a sophomore when that happened.
COVID year was clutch for him.
Yeah.
Then he got redshirted.
Then he got redshirted, and he got COVID year, so he got like 2 extra years.
2 years of that.
I think he might be going into his 6th year. I'm
Dude, I
not
think
even
he is.
kidding.
I was like, he still has eligibility?
Yeah,
I
he
remember
might be
the
going
COVID
into
years
his
clutch
6th
up.
year. Because COVID year clutched up for so many players.
Yeah.
It just extended their
The
careers.
dude he was at Oregon. He was on like his 10th year of college.
Yes,
He's literally a full-grown ass man.
Yes.
He's gonna go get a job. Jack Golke saved him too.
Jack Golke, yeah. Isn't Jack Golke's in like his
He's
6th year?
his 6th year.
Yeah. Just COVID year added.
Hey man, I just
So
want to
much.
say I got recruited to the school that he's at for track and cross country.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
So I'm allowed to support Oakland
Mhm.
throughout that tournament. I was allowed to. That's all I'm gonna say. I had a little bit of you know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be able to.
Yeah, both my parents went there, so pretty hype. It was pretty
Yeah,
hype seeing
dude,
them.
people probably thought it was in like California or something like that. But dude, truthfully, if you're not from our area, then you don't know where Oakland. Like, you don't know what Oakland.
Honestly, that yeah.
If you're not from Michigan, you don't know what Oakland is.
Yeah. Dude, imagine you're from like Arkansas and you just see Oakland University. You're like, what is this?
Dude, they
They're
probably
from where are they from?
they probably thought it was from like Oakland on the West Coast.
Yeah, like Oakland, like California.
Jesus. They thought that.
Or Oakland County, like some random state. Like Montana or some random garbage.
Go Golden Grizzlies.
But go Golden Grizzlies. Go Golden Grizzlies.
Oakland.
Hey, ain't nothing but the Grizzlies. Ain't nothing. Hey, roll Grizzlies, roll Grizzlies.
Also, we have to talk about shoot, who's that? I'm tripping on his name.
Trey Townsend,
Going to Arizona.
Arizona, absolutely deserves it. Props to him.
Didn't Caleb Love transfer too? Didn't he transfer out?
Caleb Love's going to the
Oh
draft,
yeah, you're right. I'm tripping.
and I think he is transferring with a year of eligibility.
Yeah, a bunch of people are transferring and either going to the draft.
Well, yeah, it's basically if they go and they get evaluated and they go through the
Yeah.
draft and they don't get drafted, they are able to transfer and go back to college.
I thought it was they can get evaluated, and if they get, like Hunter Dickinson did it his freshman year.
Yeah.
He got
Or
evaluated.
his sophomore year.
And before his
yeah.
draft, he said like he was told that he needs to work on some stuff, so he came back.
Yeah.
But I think you can't do. You have to do it before the draft starts.
Yeah. So that there's usually like a week.
That's what Bronny James is doing.
Yeah, and Bronny's gonna be told that you're absolute
Not good enough,
garbage
not good
and
enough.
you average 6 points a game. Go back to
Lower.
4 points a game. You need to go back to college.
4
and
points a
hoop.
game, 2 points, two assists, 2 rebounds.
You need to
per
go
game.
to DeQuin's, right? Listen, I'm gonna tell you exact thing. You're gonna go to
Duquesne.
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 You're gonna go there. You're gonna hoop.
Drop 20.
You're gonna hoop there. You're gonna drop 20.
Tournament.
You're gonna pull an
Double
Amani
Cinder-
Bates.
Cinderella.
You're gonna make a Cinderella run. Amani Bates didn't do that, but
Yes,
you're
sir.
gonna make a Cinderella run. You're gonna just do your thing,
Yep.
and then you can play with your dad. But until then,
Tell him. Go
you
to
be a
Duquesne.
piece of
Go to
you
Duquesne.
are a piece of garbage.
Whoa.
Until now,
what's-
you are a
whoa,
piece of
What's
garbage?
the hostility
Stand
for?
it.
What's the hostility for? Why
He's
you hate?
bad.
Why you hating on Bronny James?
He's
because-
bad.
You don't need to call him a piece of garbage though. That's come on, man. It's a little too much to the soul. Come on,
Are you like family member? Is that like your brother or something?
bro. Bronny
Your long
James.
lost
That's
brother.
my boy, bro.
Your long lost brother. You
Bro,
dab him up in the hallways.
I'm like Aiden Ross, bro. Where I dapped him up in the hallway one time.
You
Became best buds.
You seen him one time. Came on your stream one time. And
Pretty much, yeah. No need to call him a piece of trash though. That's a little too personal, dog.
it's okay. I'm sorry.
Come on,
I'm
man.
sorry.
That's a little, that's
Justin
a little
Pippen
far.
might be better.
Who?
Justin Pippen.
Justin Pippen, dude. I don't think Justin Pippen's the one we need to talk about. We talk about was it Jeffrey Jordan
Oh,
with Larsa Pippen? that's something we need to be talking about. Let me tell you something. He's having himself a good old time. He's getting married too with Larsa Pippen. Shout out Jeffrey Jordan or who's the other
I'm
kid?
assuming Michael Jordan's kid. Right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's just Jeffrey Jordan. I'm pretty sure that's the kid's name. It's like Jeffrey, and then there's another one. Oh, shoot, I'm tripping on his name. Marcus? It's Marcus.
Dude,
So it's one of them.
dude, he set his kids up for failure. Okay, his name is Michael Jordan. Okay, very basketball name, my opinion. Very
If
basketball.
you've ever watched basketball,
Marcus Jordan. But you just set up for failure. Like you're not being good. You're not going to
Yep.
be good at basketball. And who was his? What did you say his name was? Jaquel. Like
Whoa,
did you
what?
say?
I think pretty sure it's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. You said
I'm
Jeffrey.
pretty sure it's Jeffrey. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it's Jeffrey and then Marcus.
But Jeffrey Jordan.
Oh, bro, that's a nice ring to it. Bro, why are you shaking your head? It's got a nice ring to it.
No, Jeffrey Jordan is not
Come
making
on,
the
bro.
NBA.
Well, no, he didn't make the NBA. They're all done playing college basketball.
Well,
One was
they
actually
tried.
one was solid. He had like averaged like 12 points at UCF.
Yeah, no, I heard that. It was like
The other one was
Where was
absolutely.
Marcus.
Pretty sure it was Marcus.
Marcus was hooping.
Jeffrey
Marcus
was
was
trash,
hooping.
bro. He averaged like
Jeffrey.
2 points a game. He's not as Bronny James. No,
I think some of them went to Vanderbilt, right?
pretty sure that's
Or one
Jeffrey.
of them did.
Because I know
The
Marcus
bad one went to Vanderbilt,
UCF.
and then the good one went to UCF. Yes.
Yeah,
Which, speaking of UCF, Mikey Williams,
he's going there.
he's going there
Jesus,
after beating his case. Of course, Memphis.
Memphis always gets the people.
Memphis just said,
John Morant.
nah.
Whew.
But UCF was like, yeah, you're a hooper. What
Yeah,
about that life?
I can't believe John Morant went through that went down all that loophole, got a 25-game suspension, came back and played like 3 games and got hurt rest of the season.
That might have been karma striking him, saying
I don't know, man.
should have been out for
I
longer.
literally remember John Morant used to be my favorite player, and I couldn't keep defending him doing all the stupid shit.
It's like that one guy on Instagram who just keeps doing the. You might know who I'm talking about.
What?
Who does like the very out of pocket things? It says like very out of pocket things.
No clue.
Like when he's like playing pool, and he talks about the 8 ball.
Oh.
I don't know if you could put 2 and 2 together.
I can put 2 and 2 together.
No, but he does stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, no,
I think his name's Devin.
I have
something
no
like that.
clue. I've never seen it, but I can put 2 and 2 together.
He's. Oh boy, it's so bad. It's so bad. He's actually made 10 alt accounts
Jeez.
because of it.
Oh my
So-
god, I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
yeah, he just like cuts it off too.
Yes.
Before he says
Yes.
anything that bad.
Yes, he did.
Oh god. Okay, I know who you're talking about. But then yeah, the last thing that involves this is the last topic of the episode.
Okay.
Last thing on Michigan too. Michigan had their spring game just this last weekend.
Mhm.
You know, what are your thoughts on it? I know I have some things to say about Davis Warren, the end of Alex Orgy debate. Shoot, honestly, this is 2 years in a row. Davis Warren has shined in the spring game. In a game-like setting against good talent, because Michigan's got a pretty good. No, yeah.
Yeah, Michigan's defense.
Mhm.
Can I comment on the Michigan defense?
Yes, you can. Kenneth Grant.
It's awesome.
Michigan. I was actually looking. Michigan could have 3 first-round picks just on their defense: Will Johnson, Mason Graham, and Kenneth Grant.
Does Will Johnson truly go to the draft though?
Yes. If he
Yes.
has a great junior year, he should just go to the draft.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but he should.
He's
all
too
I'm
good.
saying.
He's too good.
He's way too good, bro.
Dude, he honestly could have gone as a sophomore.
Dude, him and Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant all could.
Yeah, they
Kenneth
could have
Grant
all been easy first, second round
all
picks.
good enough for it. I'm
Yes,
being so serious.
first, second round picks, easy.
Bro, Mason Graham turned up at the end of the year. So did
Yes.
Kenneth Grant.
And dude, they're moving, and then they have some solid pieces. On the offensive side, they have Donovan Edwards still.
He's still there, yeah.
They got Tyler Morris. He's gonna have a great junior year.
He had a
You'll
good
see.
game against Bama. Clutch.
You're gonna see Tyler Morris is gonna be something. They're gonna have some good pieces coming in.
Colston Loveland's still there. You can't forget about him.
Colson Loveland's probably gonna be the number 1 tight end next year in the draft.
He's like he's a dog. I'm not gonna say he's like as good as
Actually,
Brock
I don't
Bowers,
even know. Can he go to the draft?
but He's gonna be a junior.
He's gonna be a junior. Okay,
He couldn't go this year because he was a sophomore.
Yeah. that's right. So
Dude, he's like the Brock Bowers of his class because he is just heads and shoulders better than everybody.
yes,
That's just what I
like
think.
there's him, and then there's the next tight ends, like
Mhm.
round 2 minimum.
Just dude, he's crazy as a sophomore.
Maximum, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 touchdowns in state. Yeah, I mean, shit, he's.
Solid route runner. Just
Yeah, what do you think about
great
the
blocker
Davis
as well.
Warren, Alex Orgy, little competition debate thing going?
honestly, I didn't watch the spring game in depth. I
You
will
didn't?
say that. I didn't watch it in depth, but I did see
Want me to fill you in on it?
the highlights and stuff.
Want me to fill you in on it?
But you might have a bias thing
Alex
if I
Orji?
asked for it.
Led an early touchdown. After that, though, he was buns. Didn't really do much. Davis Warren.
His team lost, right?
They
17-7.
did lose, yep.
17-7, right?
So they got their touchdown and didn't score ever since.
They were playing against number 1 defense, though, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think it was actually the other way around. Pretty sure Davis Warren was playing against the defense.
I don't know, because the throws, when I seen the corner who was covering, I had no clue who it was.
Do you
I'm
want
not
to
gonna lie.
hear what I saw? Davis Warren threw an absolute dart. 40 yards, dart touchdown. No, he responded quick. Then he had a good little 10-yard drag that he hit. And
That
that
was
scored
all
a touchdown.
Frederick Moore. That was all Frederick Moore, though.
Hey, bro.
No, that was all Frederick Moore. Be honest.
Solid though.
Be completely honest.
That just proves my point that I told you off camera. He's showing that he's got the arm.
He's showing the
talent.
flashes.
He's showing the arm talent, and he can also show that he can be the game manager that Sherrone Moore
Yeah,
wants.
honestly, I mean,
He can be
honestly,
game manager
it'll
without
be
Edwards as
it'll
the
be a
guy.
good duo. I will say. You know, you throw Orgy in there. If we have like a goal line thing,
Hear me out.
you throw Orgy in there. It's a guaranteed touchdown.
Hear me out though. Davis Warren doesn't have the intangibles like Alex Orgy, Jaden Davis.
Wait, did you
Zach
watch the whole game, right?
I did.
In depth,
Yes.
everything. Can I ask how Cole Cabana was? Because I'm expecting a big year
Didn't
out of
play
him.
much.
He didn't play much.
You know how in the spring game they don't have like they don't kick return. All they do is just do the catch.
Yeah.
And then they just blow the whistle.
Yeah. He
And
was
that's
there.
all they're gonna do.
He was there. He was making the catch. So he might be kick return, punt return. Because I seen some guys transfer after Jameer Beasley, who I thought was going to have a great year. Or a year and then play good.
Yeah.
End up transferring because he didn't play. Didn't play a lot. That's what I heard. Amir Herring, same thing. Thought he was going to wait a year, have a good year, sophomore year.
Is it Beasley from Belleville?
Which he's probably going to go to LSU play with his boy.
With his boy Bryce Underwood.
That boy's good, though. That boy good. That boy's 5-star QB. Good. Very good.
Everybody's hating him once he lost his first game.
I mean, like, come on, dude. Like,
Yeah, it's really tough to win every single
you
game.
can't win them all. You can't win them all.
That's just casuals right there. He didn't play a bad game.
Yeah, he didn't.
He just didn't have his best game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, you usually want your best game in the state championship, but you don't always get that, do
It
you?
happens.
You don't always get that, do you? And he's probably going to go back again and win it. And then silence all the haters, go to LSU, and
Go to LSU and be pretty good.
be pretty good.
Yeah, he's a dog.
So, I mean,
But
don't know.
honestly,
It's-
Davis Warren though impressed me though. You know, he's a good football player.
what about the other? Oh,
Ooh, let me go.
what about Jaden Davis?
See,
Just brought to mind. Did he play a lot? How many drives did he have?
I don't even know if he got a drive.
Did he get a series?
Shoot, not that I recall. Hear me out though.
Oh boy.
Davis Warren is fighting through adversity even now because you look at the intangibles. Like he doesn't have crazy intangibles. He's like 6'2", kind of. He's not big. Like he's kind of a string bean. If you really think about it.
So not good for Big Ten football. That's what I hear.
He's got that Tom Brady in him.
Maybe he does.
But see,
But how tall was Tom Brady?
He doesn't like 6'4".
Yeah.
He doesn't have the intangibles that Alex already has, Dengal or Jaden Davis. He doesn't have anything too flashy about him. He's got a good arm. He can be a game manager.
I know Davis is going to be patient. I know
he'll
Davis seems to be like a guy who will just be
He understands
patient,
what he's going into.
and he understands. Like he understands that, you know, of course, the guys that have been there are going to get the chance. They're going to get the year, and then he's going to have his chance next year.
And then, but here's the craziest part on Davis Warren. First 2 years of high school, great player. He's gonna be, he's supposed to be a great, heavily recruited guy. Gets cancer.
Oh.
It's cancer.
Oh,
Has to fight off the cancer. And it affects his back half of his high school career. Enrolls at Michigan as a student. Walks onto the team. That's fighting through adversity right there.
that is actually a lot of adversity. Holy
It's
crap! I
crazy.
didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Wow.
That scholarship player? Well, not but like when he first got there. He enrolled as a student. He wasn't even just showed up to a tryout. I mean, he popped off. He showed something to the coaches. He made the team.
Wow,
So that's quite the comeback story.
it is quite the comeback story.
That's all I gotta say.
That's solid.
Those are all the topics I got, though.
That's all the topics you got. Well, this has been an awesome episode.
A little hour and a half.
Good little hour and a half for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the All American Valley Boys once again. We'll be back soon, but this is episode 25. Can you believe that?
With the new mics.
With the new mics, episode 25, fourth of the way to 100. It's crazy. It's crazy, and we're almost at 1,400. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're new. Tell your grandmas, your grandpas, your aunts, your uncles,
Goldfish.
brother, your sister.
Cat. The hobo down the street.
Yep. If you go to Target today, tell the workers. Subscribe to the All American Valley Boys. 'Cause we're making it to the top. See you guys in the next one, episode 26.